bulletproof journey to the center of the Earth.
Hostile territories pulse with danger in this intense shooter. A lone operative navigates through deadly procedural zones filled with ruthless enemies. Combat feels precise and demanding, requiring tactical awareness through every tense encounter. Varied weapons and upgrade paths create diverse strategic options throughout. Gritty visuals and a tense electronic score reinforce the hostile atmosphere well. Permadeath and unlockable content ensure strong replay motivation. Deadzone Rogue proves a gripping, well-crafted action roguelite. Overlord Escape from NAZARICK packs a solid mix of action and platforming wrapped in a dark fantasy setting. The controls feel responsive, and Clementine's powers keep growing in interesting ways, encouraging exploration. Visually moody with a strong atmosphere, each area builds tension through eerie music and clever level design. There's a rewarding sense of progression as new abilities unlock and combat becomes more strategic. A satisfying journey through a mysterious world filled with danger and lore. Destructivator SE channels pure arcade aggression into a compact, fast-moving action challenge. A lone combat unit storms hostile facilities, clearing tightly designed stages built around reflex and precision. Encounters unfold at a brisk tempo, rewarding sharp positioning and decisive strikes over hesitation. Subtle weapon upgrades, branching routes, and escalating difficulty encourage repeat runs and smarter tactics. Crisp pixel art and punchy audio reinforce its classic spirit, while demanding boss fights test timing and resolve, creating a focused, satisfying action package.
This is a grave matter.
Bloodshed carries the pulse of classic arcade carnage with a sharp modern edge. Set in a hostile cityscape, the lone operative cuts through relentless threats with speed, control, and steady resolve. Combat flows in fast bursts that reward timing, positioning, and calm decision-making under pressure. Progression unfolds through upgrades, branching routes, and hidden challenges that invite smarter play and repeat runs. Bold pixel art and driving music reinforce momentum without distraction. Bloodshed stands as a focused action game that rewards mastery. Vessels of Decay is a slow-burn, atmospheric adventure set in a decaying world where nature reclaims what's left behind. The visual style leans into moody detail, matched with ambient sounds that deepen the isolation. Puzzles feel organic, with exploration rewarded by environmental storytelling. Movement has a weight that adds tension to every step. Characters encountered are mysterious and intriguing, adding layers to the quiet narrative. It's a thoughtful game, one that favors mood and depth over spectacle, making each moment linger long after it's passed. Dead End Job is an original, randomly generated couch co-op game in which the main goal is to collect ghosts. Players assume the persona of Hector Plasm and work for Ghoul Be Gone, a prominent paranormal pest management company. To eradicate spirit visitors, they must visit haunted offices, restaurants, and other locations. The game combines 90s cartoons and current horror, with vivid and quirky imagery that transforms everyday items into phantoms. Players must manage the rigors of their career while attempting to free their mentor's spirit from perpetual haunting. Tinkertown is a lovely sandbox adventure that combines crafting, exploration, and light RPG elements to create a soothing, pixel-perfect experience. Whether you're creating your perfect village, exploring dungeons, or gathering resources, everything feels gratifying and enjoyable. The pixel graphic style is vibrant and appealing, while the music provides a warm atmosphere. It's especially fun at co-ops, where collaboration brings the world to life. There's a lot of promise here, and despite its simplicity, Tinkertown provides a healthy and creative retreat for fans of casual adventures. Make way transforms racing into a wild, creative showdown where every track is built as the race unfolds. Players place hazards, ramps, and sharp turns in real time, leading to chaotic layouts that keep everyone guessing. Its bright visuals, energetic soundtrack, and smooth handling make it instantly enjoyable. The thrill comes from adapting on the spot, laughing through disasters, and competing for the best routes. With friends, it turns into a hilarious test of skill and quick thinking that keeps players coming back for just one more round. Thea the Awakening is a turn-based strategic survival game set in a planet destroyed by the catastrophic power the darkness. The game combines turn-based tactics with a rogue-like ambiance to create an original gameplay experience. Players must handle complex in-game events that test their strategic thinking and resource management abilities. The game's fighting system is based on an elaborate card battle engine that allows players to customize their decks and react to their opponent's unpredictable nature. Loddlenaut is an underwater adventure game in which players go on an ocean cleaning job on an extraterrestrial planet. They are an intergalactic custodian entrusted with removing the pollution left by a space corporation. The game contains a wide, open-world setting with aquatic organisms known as loddles that change dependent on their nutrition. Players utilize bubble cannons to remove rubbish and acquire ingenious technologies to combat ocean pollution. The waste gathered is recycled into useful objects and upgrades. Eternal Threads is a narrative-driven puzzle game that feels both thoughtful and rewarding. The premise of changing past choices to alter future outcomes is engaging, and the branching paths give a real sense of control over the story. Watching how small actions ripple into bigger consequences keeps each decision meaningful. The cast is well written, and the unfolding mystery holds attention from start to finish. The pacing encourages experimentation without pressure, making it easy to sink hours into piecing everything together.
All we can do is try to fix it one piece at a time.
Symphonia is a striking mix of action and emotion, wrapped in an art style that feels hand-drawn and alive. The music pairs perfectly with each swing, glide, and leap, creating a rhythm that fuels every moment. Combat feels responsive, and traversal has a satisfying pace. The game's world is small but dense, with enough secrets and clever design to reward curiosity. A steady sense of progress and momentum keeps things engaging. For those seeking something artistic with depth, this one definitely deserves attention. Pineheart's Caravan Park is a passionate game in which players travel around the park's gorgeous pathways and waterways. Players can uncover valuable items and memories from Tyke's upbringing while meeting new people and unlocking talents. The game explores themes of love, life, memory, and family, with a particular emphasis on the loss of a loved one. It combines RPG-style item progression with Souls-style level design, prioritizing puzzles over combat. Pinehearts is intended to be user-friendly with simpler controls, text resizing, and complete controller remapping. Witch Explorer is a charming mix of strategy and magical combat, with spell-casting mechanics that feel both clever and satisfying. The hand-drawn visuals are vibrant and full of personality, bringing each character and monster to life with flair. Music sets a whimsical tone that perfectly matches the game's adventurous spirit. Combat requires thought without ever becoming frustrating, making progression feel rewarding. It's easy to unlock new skills and companions, a delightful journey through a world bursting with enchantment and fun. EcoGnomix is a fascinating combination of eco-strategies and whimsical appeal. You play as a group of intelligent gnomes attempting to restore balance to nature by managing resources, planting trees, and cleaning contaminated regions. The visual style is vivid and full of personality, bringing each zone to life. Gameplay is simple to learn but provides depth for those who enjoy optimization and planning. It's both peaceful and gratifying, with a powerful message about environmental stewardship wrapped in a warm, bright universe. A hidden treasure for aficionados of casual strategy and inventiveness. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl is an exhilarating platform game in which players take control of renowned Nickelodeon characters from decades past. The game has a range of modes, including online multiplayer, local co-op, and a single-player story to appeal to diverse player types. Players may work together to defeat difficult bosses or compete in heated one-on-one bouts to become the ultimate Nickelodeon champion. The game has amazing graphics and an exciting soundtrack that will keep players engaged and ready to fight. Sateki the Witch Queen, who was concealed in an unmarked tomb for 4,000 years, has emerged. The strange Brigade, a squad of courageous warriors, are the only ones capable of battling Sateki and her mummified abominations. Players must band together in online or local wireless co-op to defeat merciless enemies like as moaning mummies, fire-breathing assassins, and impenetrable minotaurs. The game portrays 4 brave agents who have been trained to confront the supernatural and use motion controls and mystical amulets to unleash destructive blasts.
Breaking out the big guns, eh?
Siberia, the Soviets are heading in the opposite direction.
Little Orpheus dives into a vibrant, side-scrolling adventure packed with color, humor, and clever storytelling. The retro sci-fi aesthetic feels fresh, supported by expressive animations and witty narration that keeps the tone light and engaging. Each level feels thoughtfully designed, shifting between lush jungles and surreal landscapes with smooth transitions. The soundtrack adds a cinematic edge, enhancing the mood without overwhelming the gameplay. It's a bold, imaginative journey worth exploring for those seeking something different. RAILGRADE builds a satisfying loop of strategy and logistics, where planning rail networks and optimizing cargo flow becomes increasingly rewarding. The sleek visuals and steady progression make managing industrial chaos feel relaxing yet engaging. There's a real sense of accomplishment in watching a perfectly timed train system unfold. What starts as a simple setup evolves into a smart challenge with depth and variety. A solid pick for those who enjoy thoughtful design and watching systems run like clockwork. Die for Valhalla is an action-packed platformer that combines intense combat with a rich Viking theme. The game features diverse enemies and satisfying weapon upgrades, making each battle engaging and rewarding. Its pixel art style and energetic soundtrack create a lively atmosphere that keeps players motivated. The level design encourages exploration and strategic play, adding depth to the gameplay. A fun challenge awaits with its varied mechanics and clever boss fights that keep things interesting throughout.